Here with the new offensive coordinator, we got Nick Grimes with us, and Coach, 2 years on the staff as the tight ends coach. How honored are you, or what's that feeling like of being able to take over and run this offense?
I'm pumped. We've got a great group of guys here. We're putting in an offense that me, Coach Summers, and Coach Morris have really gotten together and gotten to gel and kind of mixing some of the stuff that we did these last couple of years with Coach Marsh, who did a phenomenal job. And we're bringing in some stuff from my background, from their backgrounds, kind of pulling it all together, and it's going to be a good deal. I'm excited.
Certainly for you as experience-wise, working under Tommy Tuberville as an assistant, now coming to Campbell the last couple of years, what have you learned throughout your coaching tree that gets you ready for this opportunity?
I got to work with, when I was at Cincinnati, I was with two different coordinators. So, my first 2 years there was with Eddie Gran and Darren Henshaw. They're both now co-OCs there at Kentucky. They do a phenomenal job. And then my last year there was with Zach Taylor, who's the quarterback's coach with the Rams now. And so, I've gotten to work with two different systems, and really I'm getting to implement that into what we're going to do here. So it's good to have a background of multiple offense coordinators and Coach Marsh, before he left, using that stuff. So trying to use a lot of the same terminology, and it's good to have those three different things and be able to pull them together and build your own stuff. It's fun.
Certainly in terms of the product on the field, we saw the last 2 years records broken pretty much everywhere in the passing game, also scoring points. How exciting is that to see a lot of these kids return in the next couple of years?
Oh man, that's phenomenal. That's going to make my job easier. Having big Caleb Snead out there to be able to catch some balls, and Daniel running around, and we've got a bunch of other transfers that came in, and we've got some weapons on this offense. It's some toys to get to play with. It's fun.
And I guess finally, before spring football gets going, you have this last month of recruiting, but what are some things fans should keep an eye out in terms of how a Nick Grimes offense and company is going to look this year?
I think we're going to do a little bit more motions and mess people with motions and formations and shifts. We've got some good running backs that are now eligible with Bryant Barr. So we're going to have some halfback featured stuff with getting them out in routes, and mess with people with getting in some empty stuff and some sprint outs, and it's going to be a multiple formations and multiple motion offense that's going to be fun.